Good morning, everybody. So today we're going to use a yoga strap. If you don't have a yoga strap, you can use a towel, but I highly recommend you get one of the cloth yoga straps. It's just a great support tool to help with your legs. And the stretches we're going to do today are for the hips, to heal that sciatic nerve. It's good for lower back or hip pain. And it's just a great way to get your hips moving. So we're going to start just in the seated position, and we're just going to gently roll forward and back. Keep your core squeezed tight. If you want to open your spine, bring your arms up and reach up to the sky. Again, go at your own pace here, nice and slow. And only, only move as far as it feels comfortable. I want to stress that to stay within your comfort zone. You shouldn't have any pain when you do these. Squeeze your core. We're going to stretch to the side. Stomach fluctuation, stretching out your side meridian. And back to the center. And reach over to the right side. In the center. Slowly bring the arms down, and I want you to just put your hand on your left knee and your other hand behind your back. Sit up nice and tall here, and you're just going to gently look over your shoulder, stretching out the neck. Nice deep breath in and out. Maybe you're able to kind of pivot the body a little bit. If you've got any kind of back fusion, you're not going to want to do the pivot part. And then back to the center. And do the same thing on the other side. Now I got a slight adjustment between my shoulder blades. And back to the center. And we're just going to do some neck circles here. Slow. Inhale as your head goes back, and exhale as you come forward. Gently opening that neck, shoulders. Keep your shoulders rolled down and back. You might get a little bit of sinus drainage here. We're going to hold the neck on the left side, stretch. You can put your hand behind you and open the shoulder. Drop the head back. And you can push the chin forward. Drop the head back. Inhale. Exhale. Push the chin forward. And back to the center. And then from here, I just want you to put the hands in front. We're just going to do a forward fold. Stretch out the spine. Again, you can use those yoga blocks if you can't get all the way down. You're feeling the right hip stretch here. Keep pressing the shoulders down and back. And if you want, you can tuck the chin. Round the stomach. Exhale. Bring the chin up. And we're just going to switch the legs. And we'll do the same stretch. Now we'll stretch out the left side. Round. And slowly come back. Now here we want to lay down on our back. And we're going to grab your yoga strap. So bring your knees into your chest. This is just stretching the spine. Take a couple of breaths, relax your heart. Squeeze the abdominals. And we're going to take the yoga strap. We're going to start with the right leg. So bend, put the strap on your foot. The left leg is going to go straight out. And you can put your arm out to the side. And then we're just going to work to stretch out and strengthen that leg. So bend and flex here. And if you're not able to come up this high, maybe you're way down here, just adjust the strap so that you can move your leg. And you can see how you got the support with the strap. You want to have same arm, same leg. You can feel the muscles in the quad starting to work. Okay. And we're just going to hold it out here. Now if you're able to come up, bring it up. If you're not, just hold it where it's comfortable. Okay. I'm able to come up a little bit farther. I'm going to adjust my hands to hold the strap. Nice deep breaths. You can flex and point the toe very slowly. You'll feel it stretching the calf and the hamstring. And if you're way down here, it's going to look like this. Keep squeezing your abdominals. Okay. And then we're going to start with little circles. So if you're down here, it's going to look like this. Slow and controlled. And if you're up here, it's going to look like this. And just little tiny ones. Keep it within the range of motion that you're able to do. switch direction. So down here, keep squeezing the leg muscles, squeeze the core. And if you're up here, go your own speed here. You don't have to race. Just go at what's comfortable for you. Okay, and then we're going to do some bigger circles. So if you're down here, again, just go within that range of motion that you're able to. And then reverse. And I'll do down below, and then I'll do up above. And we're just doing 8. And if you're able to bring it up, switch, and use that strap to really guide your foot. So the strap is kind of doing the work. You're just keeping your muscles engaged. And then hold in the center. The next one we're going to do is a windshield wiper. So if you're down here, just very gently moving that leg. And now you're going to start to feel it in that IT band and the hip. Relax your hand. And if you're up here, you're going back and forth. And if you're up here, you're going to notice it more in your inner and outer thigh. Okay. Now we're going to go back down here, and I want you to go out as far as you can with that leg. Use the strap, hold on to it. Keep the muscles engaged. And try and lower the foot down to the ground if you're able to. Okay. Nice deep breaths. So wherever you are, just hold it and breathe. If you're up here doing that, you're going to come, it's a bigger stance. So you're stretching more the inner thigh. And you might not get down to the ground. I've got about a foot to go. So just hold it and breathe. Keep squeezing the leg muscles, but allow gravity to pull that leg down. From here, we're going to bring the leg over. I want you to switch hands with the strap, and you're going to drop the leg over onto the other side. And you really feel that hip opening up now. Now you can also put pillows or a yoga block on this side. Gentle breaths. Stretch out that hip. And keep breathing. Exhale all that tension. And just like gravity, stretch the leg. I'm going to bring it back up and I'll show you the bottom stretch. So if you're on this side, I'm going to bring it up, switch your arms, and just cross the body. And you can see it's not a very big stretch, but you can really feel it in that hip flexor. You can also roll over. There it shifts and you start to feel it more in the IT band. Again, you can put a yoga block under your foot, or you can just hold it up with the strap. And you can really feel it stretching out that hip flexor. Alright, bring it back up, button the foot, take off the strap, and we're just going to pull that knee in and just do some knee circles. Slow and controlled. So I like to do these stretches first thing in the morning. You can do them on the bed. They're a little easier to do on the bed. And 8. And if you're able to, just bring that leg straight up. Maybe you can grab the leg and flex and point very gently. Bend the knee, and then we do the same sequence on the other side. So bring the knee in, put the strap on, and we'll start down below, little tiny circles. Here, looks like this. Alright, down below, we're going to switch direction. Doing 8, bring it back up. And then bring it down, and now we're going to do the bigger circles. Flex or point the keep it flexed. And we'll switch direction. I like to keep it flexed because that keeps the muscles in the leg engaged, which prevents you from going farther than you're able to. And bring it up. And we'll do the big ones up here. Switch direction. Alright, and then we're going to go down below and we're going to do that windshield wiper. You can feel it in that hip flexor. Outside of that hip and the psoas muscle. And I'll demonstrate the lower section first. So over. Allow the leg to relax. Keep all the muscles squeezed. Allow gravity to move you down. And take about 4 to 8 breaths. And then we're going to switch hands on the strap and gently cross the body. Now here you can roll over. You can really feel it stretching on that outer hip. Just keep squeezing that muscle. And then let gravity slowly lower the leg. And then roll it back. And I'll demonstrate up above. So, windshield wiper, keep that foot flexed. And you can feel all the muscles in the back of the leg, the foot. Now we're going to go across, lower it down, stretch the inner thigh. Cross and stretch the outer thigh. And use that strap to hold it up.
Bring both knees into your chest now. Stretch out the hips. And maybe you can come up into waterfall pose. Put your hands on your feet. If you're able to. If you're not able to, just keep holding it here. And if you're down here, maybe you're down here. You can also put your feet up on the wall. It's a great way to help assist you until your hamstrings get stretched out. Okay? And then we're just going to do some ankle circles here. Nice and slow and controlled. Nice deep breaths. And switch. You can grab the feet. Maybe do one more deep stretch here. And you can drop into happy baby. Open the hips. Bring the feet together. Extend the left leg out. We're just going to cross the body with the right leg. Deep breath in. I want you to look over to the right arm. Keep your shoulders on the ground. Nice deep breath. And there you heard my hip adjust. Back to the other side. Bring both knees in. Extend the right leg out. Deep breath in. We're going to look over the shoulder. And my right hip, left hip adjusting. Bring your knees in and rock yourself up. Okay. And we're just going to do one final stretch here. I just want you to do a forward fold, so arms up. Good job, flex your feet. And just slowly come forward. This might be as far as you can go. Okay. You can also open the legs and you can go to the center. You can come up and go over the left leg. Maybe you're here. Wherever it's comfortable, you can use the yoga blocks here too. Exhale. Inhale up, over the other leg. That's today's workout. I hope you guys will try this one. It's probably the best stretch you can do to open up your hips
For me, this is what healed my sciatic nerve. I did it twice and I was pain free. So I do it every day now just to keep my hips moving. I do it first thing in the morning before I get out of bed, and then I do it before bed, before I go to sleep. So I highly recommend it. I'm busting that cloth strap because it's really going to help assist you. Thanks for joining me today, everybody. I will see you guys next workout.